Welcome to my channel, World History Explored. Today we embark on an extensive journey through the rich and diverse history of Algeria, spanning from ancient civilizations to the modern era. Algeria, located in North Africa, has been a crossroads of cultures, empires, and civilizations for millennia. Before we dive in, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more in-depth historical explorations. Now, let's begin. Ancient Algeria, prehistory, and early civilizations. Prehistoric Algeria is marked by the remarkable rock paintings and carvings in the Tassili Najer region, dating back to around 6000 BC. These artworks offer invaluable insights into the lives of ancient hunter-gatherer societies. They depict scenes of daily life, such as hunting, dancing, and ritual practices, showcasing a well-developed culture with complex social structures. Around 1000 BC, the Berbers, or Amazigh people, became the dominant group in the region. They established early kingdoms, including the notable kingdom of Numidia. Numidia played a crucial role in the Punic Wars, aligning with Rome against Carthage. The Numidian kingdom was strategically important due to its location and military prowess, particularly its cavalry. The Numidian kingdom and its significance. Numidian cavalry were highly valued by both the Carthaginians and the Romans, significantly influencing military strategies in the ancient world. King Massinissa of Numidia allied with Rome and helped them defeat Carthage in the Battle of Zama in 202 BC. Massinissa's reign marked a period of prosperity and expansion for Numidia. He implemented agricultural reforms and promoted the cultivation of new crops, which boosted the economy and improved the lives of his subjects. Following the fall of Carthage in 146 BC, Algeria became a part of the Roman Empire. Roman rule brought significant urban development, including cities like Timgad and Hippo Regius. Timgad, founded by Emperor Trajan around 100 AD, was a prime example of Roman urban planning with its grid layout, public baths, amphitheater, and library. The Roman and Byzantine influence, Timgad, also known as the Pompeii of North Africa, showcases the advanced urban planning of the Romans. The city was designed to serve as a bastion of Roman culture and a center for veterans of the Roman army. The well-preserved ruins provide a glimpse into daily life during Roman times, highlighting the architectural and cultural influences that shaped the region. Christianity spread during this period, with St. Augustine, one of the most influential Christian theologians, hailing from Hippo Regius. His works, such as Confessions and City of God, remain pivotal in Christian thought. Augustine's influence extended beyond theology to philosophy and ethics, shaping the intellectual landscape of the Roman world and beyond. After the decline of the Western Roman Empire, the region fell under the control of the Byzantine Empire in the 6th century. The Byzantines continued many Roman traditions and maintained a strong administrative presence in North Africa, though their control was often challenged by local Berber tribes. The Islamic conquest and its impact. In the 7th century, the Arab-Muslim expansion reached Algeria, leading to the spread of Islam and the Arabic language. Several Islamic dynasties ruled over Algeria, including the Umayyads, Abbasids, Fatimids, and the Almoravids. The introduction of Islam brought significant changes to the social, cultural, and political fabric of Algeria. The Arabic migration and settlement. As Arab-Muslim armies conquered North Africa, many Arabs migrated and settled in Algeria and the wider Maghreb region. This migration led to the integration of Arab culture, language, and Islamic practices with the existing Berber traditions. Over time, this blend of cultures created a unique North African identity. The establishment of new cities and the spread of Arabic as the lingua franca facilitated trade, education, and the further spread of Islam. The Almohad Caliphate, starting in the 12th century, unified North Africa and southern Spain under Berber rule. The cultural and scientific achievements of this period were significant, leaving a lasting legacy on the region. Ottoman rule in Algeria. By the early 16th century, the Ottoman Empire extended its influence over Algeria. The city of Algiers became a prominent center of power and a hub for Mediterranean piracy. The Ottomans brought new administrative systems and military organization, integrating Algeria into a larger imperial framework. The Ottoman rule in Algeria lasted for over 3 centuries, and was characterized by a degree of autonomy for local rulers, who operated under the nominal authority of the Ottoman Sultan. During Ottoman rule, Algiers became one of the most formidable pirate bases in the Mediterranean, known as the Barbary Coast. The Barbary pirates, or corsairs, operated from Algerian ports and conducted raids on European shipping and coastal towns. These activities had significant economic and political implications, leading to conflicts with European powers and contributing to the wealth and power of Algiers. The Ottoman period also saw the construction of various architectural and infrastructural projects, including mosques, palaces, and fortifications. The cultural exchange between the Ottomans and the local population enriched the region's artistic and architectural heritage. French colonization. In 1830, France began its conquest of Algeria, leading to a prolonged and brutal colonization period. The French imposed their culture, language, and administration, causing significant social and economic changes. The colonization process involved the expropriation of land, the imposition of French laws, and the suppression of local customs and traditions. The impact of French occupation. The French colonization of Algeria was marked by the systematic displacement of the local population and the establishment of European settler communities. The French government encouraged settlers to move to Algeria, granting them lands and resources often taken from indigenous peoples. This led to significant demographic changes and widespread resentment among the native Algerian population. The imposition of French culture and language was a cornerstone of the colonial strategy. French became the official language of administration, education, and business, while local languages and traditions were marginalized. The colonial administration also introduced new agricultural practices and industrial projects, which disrupted traditional resistance against French rule, was fierce and continuous. Notable uprisings such as the Mokrani Revolt in 1871, where Berber tribes rose against the colonial administration, highlighted the deep-seated resistance to foreign domination. Despite brutal suppression, these revolts underscored the determination of the Algerian people to fight for their autonomy and rights. The struggle for independence. The struggle for independence reached its peak in the 20th century, culminating in the Algerian War of Independence from 1954 to 1962. This was a pivotal and tumultuous period marked by intense guerrilla warfare, brutal reprisals, and widespread atrocities. The National Liberation Front, FLN, led the resistance, organizing military operations and political campaigns to end French colonial rule. The war had a profound impact on both Algerian and French societies. It involved significant civilian casualties and displacement, with atrocities committed by both sides. The conflict also drew international attention, influencing global perceptions of colonialism and decolonization. After years of struggle, Algeria finally achieved independence on July 5, 1962, following the signing of the Evian Accords in March 1962, which officially ended the conflict and established the terms for Algeria's independence. Post-independence challenges. The newly independent Algeria faced numerous challenges, including nation-building, economic development, and political instability. President Ahmed Ben Bella, the first president of Algeria, and later Houari Boumediene, implemented socialist policies aimed at industrializing the country and reducing its dependence on agriculture. These leaders also sought to align Algeria with the non-aligned movement during the Cold War, positioning it as a leading voice for decolonization and Third World solidarity. However, economic difficulties, political strife, and internal divisions persisted. The 1980s and 1990s were particularly turbulent, marked by economic hardships and a devastating civil war between the government and Islamist groups. This period, known as the Black Decade, resulted in thousands of deaths and widespread destruction, deeply impacting Algerian society and politics. Modern era and reconciliation. The 2000s brought efforts to rebuild and reconcile the nation under President Abdelaziz Bouteflika, who implemented economic reforms and sought to end the civil war. Despite these efforts, Algeria continued to face significant challenges, including corruption, high unemployment, and political unrest. The Arab Spring of 2011 sparked protests in Algeria, leading to promises of political reform. In 2019, the Hirak movement, a series of massive, peaceful protests demanded greater political transparency and accountability, ultimately leading to Bouteflika's resignation after 2 decades in power. This movement demonstrated the enduring spirit of the Algerian people and their desire for a more democratic and just society. Conclusion: Algeria's history is a tapestry of diverse influences and resilient people, shaping its unique identity. From ancient rock paintings to modern political movements, Algeria continues to evolve, reflecting its rich cultural heritage and enduring quest for progress and stability. Thank you for joining me on this comprehensive journey through Algeria's history. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, World History Explored, for more in-depth historical content. Until next time, keep exploring history.